Got a grape under there, Nan.
Great.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I filmed that bit. You need to look at the camera and say your name.
My name's Helen.
Why are you saying it like that?
So you can have a good laugh when I'm gone.
Have you got a middle name?
No.
Just Helen Ewell?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
14th of September, 1936 I was born.
1936.
Yeah. I'm 81 at the moment. Not doing bad for my age.
What was your mum called? What's your mum's full name?
Oh, my mother was called Sarah Connolly.
Okay.
Oh, her maiden name was Ogden. She was brought up on Brook Street in Ashton, just over the road there. I was born in Ashton. And I went to live in Duckingfield when I was 2 years old. And then I left Duckingfield when I was 19, when I got married and came back down here, and I've been down here ever since.
And what was your dad called?
John William Connolly. I'm not sure, but I think John William Connolly, my father, I think he's related to the famous John William Connolly. Billy Connolly is called John William Connolly. His father is, and his grandfather is, and my dad is.
Mm.
And they're all from Scotland. He was on the bombardier cook in the forces, and a bomb came through, shell. It came right through the tent where someone, and it sliced my dad's leg, at the side of his leg, and he got discharged out, and he had a great big hole in the side of his leg.
How many siblings do you have?
I had 4 sisters and 4 brothers. Plus I had 3 little sisters that died.
Oh yeah.
And I only saw one of them, the last one. I think I was about 13 or 14 when my mother had her and she died.
Wasn't she called Joni?
Yes, we were called Joan.
I remember that.
Yeah. And the others were called Ivy and Mary and Ivy. I was the 4th one, not counting them other 2 babies from our Graham, our Eric, our Robert and me, and then our Tommy. There's a year between these 2, a year between them 2.
Where did you go to school?
When I was 5 I went to Old Chapel School, primary school. We stayed there till we was 11, then we went to secondary school, which was Lakeshore Secondary Modern.
And who were your best friends from school?
Alice Christian, Annie Miller.
Annie Miller.
She's died. Yeah, but Alice Christian's my best friend.
What's your biggest fear? What was that?
I am terrified of cats. Do you want to know why?
Go on.
Well, when I was small, we had a cat. We always had a cat. Never bothered me. So one day, my mother was baking. She took the big fire guard away from the fireplace, because it was one of them old fireplaces. She pulled the guard away, and the cat used to sit on the rug, you know, where the fire was blazing, because you had to keep it hot to go under the oven at the side of the fireplace. And a cinder fell off on its back. It went mad, absolutely mad. Of course it would. It was burning its back, and it went wild. It dashed to the back window, snatched all the curtains down, the lace curtains, and it was going mad. That frightened me to death, that. Dad said, "Open that back door, quick, quick, quick." Managed to get it out, it ran away. We never saw it again. I was terrified, and I've been frightened ever since.
Do you have any memories about me
You?
Yeah.
I remember one day, your mother had gone out, and not long after you'd been out, I got this phone call, and it was Mandy. And she said, I've got a little girl. I said, what do you mean you've got a little girl? I've got a little girl. I said, what do you mean? She said, I've had my baby as a little girl. I said, well, and you went out of here, you were all right.
What, so she went to a party and then she
went
had
to
you?
a party, went in proper labour, went to the hospital and you,
I didn't know that.
didn't you?
No, I don't think I've ever asked her actually.
Yeah.
What about, you know, when you used to look after us all when we were kids or anything?
Yeah.
Do you have any like funny memories or anything?
Our Richard. Ooh, our Richard. She used to play me easing toffees. We had sweets. And you'd stay over if I wasn't working on holiday on a weekend. And I'd be minding you all. You would be in bed asleep, and Daniel would be in bed asleep, and my lot would be. But Richard, no. 1 o'clock, me and Judd were sat there waiting for him to go to sleep. Would he go to sleep? We had to watch him. He'd be up and down walking up, and we had to watch because all of a sudden he'd drop and we had to catch him. He'd fall asleep walking about. And then when we got him in bed, he was only asleep for a couple of hours and he was up again. I mean, your mother used to say, ooh, it's a maze. I said, it isn't. Then in the morning, if he got up grumpy, which he did, always a lot at that time, when he was at 3 and 4, he was grumpy, carrying on, stamping his feet. What did you eat some breakfast? We want breakfast. So I said, you want a sweetie? He said, yes, so I gave him a chewy. I gave him a chewy, and just like that, I never had no trouble like to him. So how do we make him like that when that didn't make him? It calmed him just like that. I think he was a right little harum scarum. It don't matter. You could just bath him, put him brand new clothes head to foot on, and he looked no different. He looked no different. Oh, he was an harum scarum. He was frightened out, that one. Was he? Yeah, he still isn't. And he knows everything. Knows everything. Can put you right on government and everything. He's brilliant. He is. I knew our Richard. Our Richard learned me a lot. Do you know he's very clever? He didn't pass no 11 plus, I go to college. But you listen to Richard, he could run this country. He's brilliant. He's put me straight on everything.
Right, what about Daniel? Have you got any memories of Daniel?
Daniel was very soft. He's a right mardy. But your mother said he isn't, he's sensitive. Sensitive? He won't say boo to a goosey, but he is a very caring person. He has turned out to be a very caring person. And he's a bit tougher than he was, but I won't say he's much tougher. Well, not in my opinion anyway. But I like him the way he is. He's not a ruffian or a trouble causer or anything like that.
No.
He's a brilliant chef and whatnot. But he's a bit of a softie. Big soft cuddly bear he is, because he's big arm. I keep telling him, get some of that weight off you. If you had to have an operation, you'd have to wait, and you wouldn't be able to cut through all that, you'd bleed to death.
Okay. And what about Katie and David?
Katie was very, very pretty. She was too pretty. She had blonde, natural blonde hair, all little curls. Photos in there. And she was such a dainty, she was like a little doll. And I got worried about her because kids then were going bloody snatched off streets.
What about David?
Oh, David's a cunning bugger. Oh, cunning little thing, that one. When he was at school, he hated school. And he came home from school and he'd been in trouble with teacher, and his mum said, I've got to go to school tomorrow to see what he's been up to. So I was off work that day, so I said, I'll take him, I'll go and see what's up. So I went to school to see the headmistress, and he was saying how naughty he was. And he's always saying, I said, you take no notice of him. I said, he's a cunning little. And his mother lets him get away with it. She says, oh, he's not well. I said, there's nothing wrong with him. He can say he feels sick all he wants. She'll agree with him. I said, just ignore him. He's not saying. He says that so I don't have to come to school. I said, oh yeah. I said, he's very cunning, very sly. She said, oh, right.
What about when we were all older, you used to look after us? Is there any funny stories that you remember?
Well, he was all alright. You used to enjoy yourselves playing out.
Yeah.
Make sandwiches and drinks for you all.
I've got one. Because you used to prank us all the time.
Prank you?
Yeah.
What does prank mean?
When you'd play jokes on people.
Oh, yeah.
I remember once, all of us were here, me, Daniel, Richard, Katie and David.
Yeah.
And it was April Fool's Day.
Mm.
But we didn't realise it was April Fool's Day. And you said you had a surprise for us all.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on, right, everyone, come on, you need to gather round the bed in the bedroom. So we were all running like, oh, what's she got? Daniel was on the toilet. And you were shouting, Daniel, come on, or else you won't get it. And you was like, I'm having a poo now. And you're like, hurry up, you're not going to get, you're banging on the door, you're not going to get your surprise. So Daniel was like rushing, and we all rushed in and sat round the bed. I think you put like a box or something on the bed. And we were like thinking there was going to be sweets or something in there. And then you opened it up and it was just an empty cardboard box. And you was like, April Fools! And then Daniel was like, oh no, I was having a poo.
I don't remember that.
I remember when we were walking back from Asda once as well. And they were all running ahead of us, and then you was like, hey Becky, let's prank them, let's pretend you found some money, and you put like a £10 note on the floor. And then you shouted them, you was like, pretend to pick it up, and you shouted them as I was bending down, and I was like, I found a tenner on the floor. And they were like, oh no you haven't, no you haven't. Nans giving you that.
Yeah, I remember that. They'd run past it and they weren't there.
The home videos that we've got are when we used to go on holiday. And there's one where we're all sorting out toys that we wanted to take with us on holiday. And you just come in the background, yeah, Mandy, take half this lot off them, will you?
Your bags were packed up with toys. I said, they're not taking that lot. And then was on the beach once and Phil cut his foot, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he come in limping, and I said, what's up? And then she said, oh, we're taking him to the doctor's clinic, I think he's cut his foot. Oh, I said, has poor Philip cut his foot? I make you run away. And then the other one was when she was married to your dad, wasn't it? Mm. And he went out in this dinghy. Do you remember that plastic?
He always does that.
And he couldn't get back. He kept going round. I said, look at Phil. I said, he can't get it to come this way. He's going round every time he tries. It took him ages to get back. And then during the trip, I said, where's that? I said, go see where you can get it back.
What about when my mum and Ted were little? What were they like?
Well, our Mandy was like you really, to me. She was a manical angel. She was She was a bit of a rougher kid, like Richard.
Is that where he gets it from?
Because she was a girl. Yeah, she still is a bit like that. She is. She's a rough neck. Won't stand no nonsense, says what she thinks. Like I'll say what's... Don't sugarcoat anything. You don't want the truth, shouldn't bloody well mess about, should you?
And what about Ted?
Ted was a bugger. He didn't like being indoors. He doesn't now. Driving him mad now. And I said to him, how do you think I go on? He said, no, I don't know, you stick it. These four walls, day after day, year after. I said, well, there you are. I said, so I'm not gaga. Yeah, no, he didn't like being indoors. And all his mates were always rough and oh, scallywags. And he were missing one day. He were 10. He'd been missing before that, I wonder now. He were only on their estate somewhere or in somebody's house. But he had caught police out because they were getting too late, you know. So this night, it was gone 10 o'clock. And I got started getting worried. I'd been to mates' houses, nobody had seen him. So I called police. They went looking round for him. They come while they were out. Our Graham found him. He was behind Trafalgar pub, looking at dustbins for cigarette dimps. And he was smoking. I said he got a good telling off for that. And he looks after me. No, we have our ups and downs and then we'll have a good laugh at it. He'll say, well, do you want me to go then? I said, the door's there. Nobody's stopping you. The door is there. And what will you do then? I said, I'll ask Mike to go shop for me. And he said, you won't ask people to go shop for you. What will they think of me if you're asking other people? I said, well, there you know. I've got you.
I was going to ask you about Uncle Graham.
Uncle Graham was my best friend. He was the man of the house as far as I was concerned. He looked after us. He wouldn't get into a fight unless he had to do outside. If somebody was threatening somebody, he'd step in to try and stop them fighting. But if anybody threatened him, then he would win, but he wouldn't have a go for just the sake of having a go. You know what I mean? He was a decent lad, our Graham. Very decent lad. They always say the good lad takes the best first, and they did when they took him. He was only 32. Not quite 32. I miss him. I still miss him. Oh, that dirty cat's there again. Look at it. Have you seen it?
Oh, I've left the water heater on.
What you like? That put my gas bill.
Sorry.
Very thirsty when the gas bill.
Your juice.
Mate, do the juice. Mate, do a mend. Right, that's it now.
What is a message that you would say to the future generations or something?
Sort the bloody world out. Before it's too late. Instead of boozing, smoking, shagging everybody, messing about, get together and sort this country out. If it's only this country, obviously you can't do the world, but you can try, but get this country sorted out. I can't hurt anybody when I'm dead. Well, I can come and harm you.
A message that you want to leave to like your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids?
They're all lovely kids. I don't know what Oliver and all the other tiny ones, when they come along, will turn out like I won't be here, will I? love you grandkids, and I love my great grandkids, which is your grandkid, Daniel is his little one's my great grandkid, same as Richard when he gets his little baby.
Yeah.
What's your name?
We don't know yet.
No, little like that, I'll He's gone. Right, I'll say trot, y'all. Look after each other. That's what you have to do. Look after each other, whether you like it or not. Look after each other. That's all I can say about that.
Okay.
No matter who you are, look after each other. Right?
Right. Bye.
Bye.
Wait.
Bye-bye, Becky love. Look after each other. That's what you've got to do. Yes, that's what time you come on with it. I will miss you. And tell that Joe if he don't behave himself, I'll kick his ass. No, he's never, and Joe's never caused me any problems to worry about him. I just say that to keep him in line. He's a nice bloke actually. Now he's grown up. Remember the first time we come here, skinny lad sat there, I couldn't believe it. I looked at him and I thought, what the hell does she see in him? Oh, he was such a scrawny thin thing, weren't he? And now look at him. Turned out he's like a beautiful swan. Oh, is it coming on? Yeah, get him.
Flying low. No.
Yeah, get him out of that coming down, blinking out.
Comes down anyway. You call everyone fat, don't you?
500 milligrams in that, you wouldn't think it, would you?
What was that last song?
Isn't it now? I won't give it a oh, this won't give really no. Oh.
You look like Ted.
Yeah, that was me when I was 10 years old. Junior school.
And then let me get.
And them and my two sisters. The one in the blue is passed away. The other one's Anne, and then me. I've kept that since he was a baby. That was Graham's when he was a baby. Bought it when he was younger. Oh, yeah, I've got a different squeak. Yeah, he's gone, hasn't it?
He's gone.
Who wanted to grabbed hold of it and mess him?
Rhoda May.
It might have been, but she knows better.
I might do a little tour of your house.
Oh, we haven't cleaned up, for goodness sake.
What are your plants?
My robin. My robin's my favourite bird.
Oh yeah, these robins.
Right.
Yeah.
Becky!
What?
You go over there. Kind of, for goodness sake.
I want to film your house.
Oh, don't, Becky, don't. We haven't even made the blooming bed. Show Mommy Lee Charles's book.
Show you Lee Charles. Nan's read all these. You love a good Lee Childs, don't you?
Yeah.